Why? Where's that notification from? It's the Mog mini game in FF7 in the Golden Saucer. And the art is fan art from a joke that was in the channel some time ago. I mean, at least I have a faster way to get around. It's just really dumb. Like, there's not even any, like, interesting animation with it. It just, all it does is, like, all it does is scale the Z coordinate, you know? It's not like there's any kind of, like, interesting animation going on. All it does is, like, whenever there's a rise, it instantly rises, you know? It's just an instantaneous, you know, 15 pixels off the Z coordinate kind of thing, you know? It just, look at that, just, man. There's a couple places where it plays, yeah. The Davil Forest. I don't know if this is actually the right way to go. Well, there we go. We gotta get the... Oh, we gotta go to the mountain. That's right, because it's raining. This is the wrong way. I just got so bothered by that cutscene. One thing I really don't like about it is I can't move the camera up and down when I'm on it. This is the only perspective I could have. Yeah, he stole it from some kids because he's a piece of shit person. That's why. It's really hard to control. Why is a stone slab a hoverboard anyway?
Right then, let's finish this.
There are certain places that it can hover across. It's like it's an access item. Like if you play like Castlevania or Metroid and you need an item to access certain areas, that's all that is. There are certain points where you can use it to get somewhere else.
We're finished here.
Can it go? Oh, right. It's been years since I've watched those movies. Has this weird acceleration to it, making it not always worth it. It's really hard to steer. fast Sonic Hedgehog. Thought I had that somewhere. Nope. I just have this one. You all now have anxiety. You're welcome.
It looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's
You're
putting
gonna
out.
throw a bunch of metal rings in my head.
Which means it's not a Therian.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
I do.
Punch it! Punch it in the dragon mouth!
You're up for it?
What? What are you doing?
She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead. Oh, sorry.
I mean, you weren't hidden anyway.
Well, no turning back now.
You were like hiding in plain sight,
Damn it, this
which is like a
wasn't
20th
part of
level
the
rogue
plan.
ability.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Be on your guard. One wrong move and you're done for.
I know, that's the fun part.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero!
Why are you in my party? I never put you in.
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way. Sabine!
What the? Why would he swing a punch there 20 freaking yards away from the dragon's face
So
anyway?
you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen? Out of my way.
What? Are you protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back
Why don't
off.
you shoot the dragon so it becomes aware? Kill him! Got him. Nice. That's what I wanted to have happen.
Damn, it got away! That hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long. Hold it. Is that dragon someone you knew? I told you, she's not a dragon.
Let's be as ambiguous as possible.
So, it seems old check out my pecs and the dragon have some kind of close
Check out my
ties.
pecs.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here. I know what I said. But how could that be?
When Malachim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Malak Zavid once knew? She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malachim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too.
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Moloch from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their molecule of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I make myself clear?
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday? Or Eisen too?
I don't know.
Why is the music quiet? I'm just gonna jump 500 feet. Yep. Alright. But remember that 4-foot step, 4-inch step, 4-inch step. That was too much. Too much. Remember, 4 inches, too much. 400 feet, totally fine. Titania? We gotta go all the way back to Titania? Why are we even... You know what? Fine. Whatever. Oh god. At least the geo map tree thingy is actually given to the player. It's actually popped onto the map. So you just, if you go into the same area again, you can at least find it pretty easily, you know. Oh,
keeping
no.
tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
League of
are
Average
Nordals?
Gaming! What's up, dude? Thanks for the raid,
Nordals
man.
used to
What's
be
going
given
on?
out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set
Lag.
of 4, you find happiness. Oh, so they say.
That's why your average
Nowadays,
gaming, because
there's only
it's
4
lagged.
left.
It's totally
Red,
lagged.
Blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are
Don't
less
insult
gloomy
me.
looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her. Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laphicet is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his
Few days of
girlfriend.
coffee talk.
Her
I like
writing just
coffee.
seemed more mature, and
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh?
Mogiloo!
Ugh. Brooding.
So
Silent
that's
brooding.
I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay then. Thanks.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know about a lot of multi-user channels like Retro Gaming Live and stuff like that. Oh, Trashy. Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. I'm playing some video games. They're video games. And I have a hoverboard, which is totally cool. Totally cool. Thanks for bringing your friends over, though, dude. I appreciate it, man. We're about, I would say, if I had to take a stab, about halfway through Tales of Berseria. It's been an interesting experience from, I mean, gameplay is fun. Gameplay is super fun. What's the common theme of Tales games? Anime. Anime is your common theme. Whatever you want to take away from that, you'd be accurate. Okay, just that's the takeaway, and whatever you associate with anime, yeah, plot, whatever, you know.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We fought it for
We
like
all should.
30 seconds.
I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important
Laphicet
that I
should have
focus
been
on
like,
finding
"You
an
should mind
actual
your own damn
Therian this
business."
time. I'm going to take another try
And
at
then just,
sensing
like,
the Earth
drop
pulse
the mic.
points.
Hey, congrats, Ironrock. Hope you enjoyed it, dude.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
His name is Pi? Why is his name Pi? Oh boy, now I get to surfboard in my dungeon. Rest for a while. I just have to guess where I go to rest. I just have to... But... You're not gonna tell me where I go to actually rest? I gotta just guess? Why you do this to me, video game? Why you do this? Oh my god, this is so hard to control. This is actually really hard to control. Unless I have to go straight, then it's easy. I'll take all these. I think the biggest problem I have is that I keep wanting to move the camera around while I'm hoverboarding, but it doesn't let you. If you move the camera analog, it also just turns you instead, and it's really annoying. Plus, it has this weird like turn acceleration thing going on with it, which makes it even harder. I don't know why they give you this. Just let me sprint. Just give me a sprint, not a stupid freaking hoverboard, dude. This thing is like Omega lame. It's really lame. Oh, but it's super rad, dude, bro.
Hey, Kuragane, let me ask you something.
More complaining, is
Yeah, I haven't
it?
found the bunny tail
Come
yet.
on, don't be like that. Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island.
Oh, really? Well,
I
that's
can
pretty
never get
cool.
a break.
I never played Link's
Isn't
Awakening,
that
so.
just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. Slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools,
What
repairing
about
things.
steel or
What do you take me
silver
for? Some kind
or
of cheeky freeloader? I don't even
aluminum?
have cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. They can be a hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. So I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
So long. Every freaking dialogue interaction is like half an hour, like it's its own little storybook. I don't need that. I don't think. Well, where the hell is like the supposed inn or whatever? There's not a lot of people here. Yeah. Okay. Everybody just standing, hanging out, standing and stuff. What you doing? Oh, nothing, just standing. Well, there's a bed. I would like to rest, please, thank you. The only room in this entire freaking place that actually looks like a room. Well, actually, the prison is okay. It actually looks like it could be a prison, except for these weird open rooms. Like, what do they serve? What purpose is this open area? There is no purpose. It's just extension. You know, it's just random tile added to the prison. If this was prison all the way down, it'd actually be better. They should have just copy-pasted that. Would have been better. It's the yard. Yeah. Sure. That's just more prison. I'm gonna gotta go all the way down. Turtles all the way down. Get some rest by descending 5,000 steps into the abyss. That's how I rest.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Aizen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malachim
Take it easy,
today
Celtic. Have a good one,
have
man.
their
Thanks for stopping by. I
consciousnesses
appreciate
sealed
it.
away to
Thanks
be
for bringing
used as
everybody
mere
over.
Tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malachim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to Amalok, The Moloch receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some Malachim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helivis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Shinra's Stairway Spa. What? Why did it make me crawl all the way down to have a small little cutscene? Like, dude, do you realize I took like a months-long freaking boat voyage to go back home just to rest, to have one small bit of dialogue so that I could leave again? Why? There was just no reason for that at all. None. No reason to make the player do it, no reason for it to do logically, no reason in the story, no reason for none of it. Not freaking about. Having some issues, friends. I'm having some problem with the way the story is being told. Makes the game longer. I mean, I get that. I understand that there a lot of it is cheap ways of making the game longer, but there's also like
north of Helivis, near the Faldi's ruins.
There's also like, how much of a risk are you taking to make your game look like shit to extend the game for all of 5 minutes? You know what I mean? Like there's a huge dunk in integrity that the game takes when it does something like that. And is it really worth it for the extra couple minutes of game time, air quote, that you get to tack on? You know, I don't know, man. I can't agree with that for that one.
In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helivis.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helivis right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Sweet, I can't wait to go back to the same dungeon for the 3rd time. Awesome. Oh, my destination is this jerk off.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Helivis whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Well, what she meant by that was fast is it took about 5 seconds.
Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Your mom is dead. You ate her. Yeah.
She said I looked scary.
that she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Oh, there. Your mother's dead. She can't hurt you.
Your mother would
You
never
literally
say that,
devoured
sweetheart.
her with your teeth and everything. You ate her. Yeah, she's dead.
But
She's
how
super
can
dead
you
thanks
be
to you, so don't worry
sure?
about it. Get some rest now. You'll be okay.
Well,
Mother
how
killer.
do I put it? I know because I know. You're just lying to make me feel better.
I know I'm lying to make you feel better, but that's besides the point. Oh God! Oh!
Aw,
Make it stop!
Alana.
Ah! My ears are bleeding!
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate
That's
you.
right. Let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me.
Nobody wants you. Nobody. It's okay. They're there. Nobody. Your mother doesn't like you just as much as everybody
She managed
else.
to cry herself to sleep.
It's okay.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Laffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
Well, you're already not wearing very much, so there's not much to take off.
My
Oh,
leash.
take
Dad,
off.
I leave
Boat.
Kamalana
Yeah, okay,
in
never
your
mind.
care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
I do hope Kamalana isn't crying anymore.
Yeah.
Shush.
How
I'm
long
sure they
is it
totally
going to
didn't
be
see
before
that.
you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
Well, those bunny
That's
ears
what
she
the
could
last
definitely
exorcist
hear.
who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
That is not the case.
It's probably
Now, if
medicinal.
you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
So the exorcist has a destination at the church. How odd. How odd for the church. Church's destination to be the church. This is strange indeed.
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be
All
Medussa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something
time.
so stupid,
All the
Medusa-
time.
That's enough.
All the time.
This isn't something for
All
outsiders
the
to
time.
know.
All the time.
You're right.
All the time.
Sorry.
All the time. All the time.
I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
Dude. Like if there was an
Summer
accident.
Holophese isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medusa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medusa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Calamity Jane.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Isn't that Wild Arms Calamity Jane? Or Xenogears? Something. Calamity Jane. Is it Wild Arms? Yeah, okay. The little princessy ruin hunter. Yeah, dude, like, it's, the freaking, when they go on about stuff, it's just all the time. And let me be this straight, like, completely forthcoming about the over dialogue in this game. If it actually had like cutscenes attached to it where people were actually interacting with one another with animations and, you know, movement and stuff like that, it'd be fine. But it's a dead stop, and then it's just words. And like, I don't want a fucking audiobook. Give me a video game, you know? Show me the story. Don't just read it out to me. You know, I need visual storytelling. Please, it's a video game. Do the video game things. But no, all these stars on the map here, we're gonna walk up and it's just gonna be dialogue. Just stop.
Hey,
no
do you mind if I
movement.
ask you
No
a few
not even any arm
Sorry,
movement.
I'm busy.
No camera
Try
panning. No
someone else.
nothing. Just
Excuse
dialogue.
me.
Just flat.
My name is Eleanor,
Stupid.
and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the
Dialogue!
Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah.
No.
She used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
How
I felt
cool.
just terrible. But I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done. So she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
Demons have
I wouldn't
feelings
have
too.
been surprised to see her executed. But luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down. Said, "Don't kill her. She's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they
She
don't care
exploded.
so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
If you go north from Hellebes, you'll come upon the Thaldes ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
I feel like these treasures respawn. Like they refill themselves when you leave the towns and come back the next time. Should check the herbs. Nope, no herbs. Surprising, considering that they're marked on the map. You'd think that by this time they'd respawn, but nope. And it's not about real time because it's been 2 months since I've been here real time. So
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully,
Pupper! There's a
an
pupper!
upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey. But the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. What makes it all the more lurid is, I heard
It's
the
like
man
a
she
statue,
killed was
though.
a
Look at that
fellow
thing,
she
it's
was actually
completely
thinking
still.
about marrying. The daughter had been dead
Really?
set against her mother remarrying.
They didn't even give it an idle animation?
That's horrible.
Yeah, she had it
Really?
coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl turned demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Thaldes ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would
I can hear
certainly
the
put all
dog
pieces
barking,
together.
so it's not meant
Yep.
to be a statue,
Plus,
but they
if
gave
this
it
Therian
zero
the Abbey
idle
created
animation.
already hates them. That's all the better for us.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably. But we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
You owe me a Coke now? Yeah, look. No. Whoa. Blah. Oh, you suddenly have better weapons and armor. Okay. Oh, that's expensive stuff. I should start selling stuff now. Pretty sure this is meant to be sold, so let's just do that. I'll hang on to those for now. Onion maniac. I'm an onion maniac now. I'm a maniac of onions. Just love me some onions.
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helives.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
Oh, I'm sorry, Argo. The game made you run it for. I think there are games that make you get sick if you run around in circles and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of games that do nice little touches like that. Actually, quite a bit. I like those kinds of games that add that extra little detail to it. You know.